Yo, it's Mr. Krabs here. With how I made 3 grand a week and lost 3 grand a week, as well as losing all revenue. So lost more than 3 grand a week. I lost all the profits, as well as dipping into my own pocket, which was not very nice. Now, how did I manage to do this? I'll tell you how. I used to be really into hypebeast clothing. I was poor, and so I wanted to buy some cheap, very nice looking hypebeast apparel, aka what you see here. Now I knew I'd be happy to pay like $150 for something like this, and I found it for 70. So when I found it for $70, I was like, bargain boy. And at first I just bought two pairs, so I bought belugas and zebras, and they served me well for a while, and they still do. And then I thought in my head, oh wow, wait, these are really cheap. Why don't I sell them at a marked up price? So that's what I did. I bought them for these each pair would cost me around 56 US dollars. I posted them for $90 US dollars. And when I first posted them, I posted them as replicas because I wanted people to know they're fakes, obviously, so I don't get screwed for it. And they got taken down from eBay. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I made it from putting these up on eBay. This is all from eBay dropshipping e-commerce. So, yep, my eBay license got suspended for 7 days as soon as I put these up, because eBay doesn't allow you to sell replica items. And if you do sell replica items, they will suspend you and even ban your account on the second or third warning. Unless you do what I did and you get banned straight away after the second time, not after this first 7 days. So then I put these up. So after I waited 7 days for the waiting period to wear off, and I was like, fuck, because I can't sell this lucrative, nice little pair of shoes on eBay for a nice profit. So I thought, what can I do? So I already had the Balenciagas, the belugas and the zebras. Balenciagas came later at my house because I bought them and wore them myself. So I took photos of the direct pair that I bought and that I was shipping to people. And so I took some product photos of it, posted on eBay. Said it was just the normal title, whatever it be, like Beluga Yeezys, 350. Sorry. Oh, terrible. Yeah, so I put them up, and then I just put them at a really low price point. So I put them at 90. Obviously, these shoes retail for about 120, 220. Sorry, so no one's going to be selling legit Yeezys for 90 US dollars. And if you expected a legit pair, then there's something wrong with you if you do that. So I thought people would know this, and I posted them up with photos of the actual Yeezy, it being a fake Yeezy, so people could see the Yeezy, know it's a fake Yeezy, and then see the price point and go, oh, that's a fake Yeezy, obviously, but it's still a nice price point. I'll buy it and be happy with the replica Yeezy. So did that, and it boomed. First week I did 1.48 grand in profits. And to give you some perspective on that, for the first week I was averaging about 200 a day. I'll put snippets up here. Not 200 days, sorry. It went up to 388 for one day. 355. Okay. Alright. And that was my first week. I did 1.48 grand, and the second week I did 2.6 grand. Third week I did 3 grand, the magical 3 grand week that I'll post in the title. And then that was my last week, and the next day ticked over from that week. And in that one day, in that next day, I did 1.371 grand, so $1,371.21 at that time for the exchange rate in one day, and that's total profit. Revenue was 2.987 grand. So I was pushing a lot of products, and if that kept going, I would have been a millionaire very quickly. Even with that $3,000 salary, $3,000 a week salary, that's a six figure, that's a 150 grand salary. So I was obviously very happy, and that's exactly where my hopes died the next day. So I got a message, and it took about 3 weeks for these items to ship. So obviously, actually, I got two good reviews, and then whatever shoe ships, uh, they said it was fake, and I said, the photos shown are the exact product I shipped to you. What is this fake you're talking about? So obviously, I knew if I said yeah they're fake, then I'm getting removed from eBay, and that it was supposed to be kind of common sense that the buyer would know they're fake. So all I say is that. So then I get a bunch of other messages saying they're fake, and then I say the same thing, going, "Oh shit!" I start to panic, and then I see my first. This is probably later in the day. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It's about 5 months ago now. So later in the day, we'll say might not have been, but eventually I got my first refund just automatically taken from me. So I saw a negative $120 because sorry, I forgot to mention before. I marked them up from $90 to 120 in the second week or like the fourth day. I don't know. Oh, my throat's really sore. So yeah, I started getting refunded, and my idea of flying under the radar with this strategy I told you about before didn't work. Most people were wanting them to be real at this unrealistic price point with literally unrealistic photos of actual not real shoes. Getting them, seeing the same shoe they saw on the photo and going, "Oh, this is fake." Ah, very annoying. But that happened. Just see my money go down because obviously everyone's getting refunds, and they don't just refund the profit I make. Obviously, they refund the whole price of the shoe. So I think I was making about like 35% profit. So if I get the refund of $120, only like what was it? If I get a refund of $120, I think it's maybe 50% profit. I don't know, but 60 of that or 70 of that is like my own money in Australian dollars. So every time I get an order take like refunded, it's the profit I'm making and my old money that I invested in it. So I'm losing my own money at almost like 110% of the rate. No, not 110. Yeah, 110% of the rate that I'm losing this money. If 100% is how much I'm losing normally, just an extra 10% on top of that. So I started losing my own money very quickly. And then obviously after time went by, I had no more casheroony, and my eBay account was banned and suspended. And yeah, that was the end of that short-lived high profitability, highly profitable, I think that's the words, uh, eBay dropshipping career. Now, two things you can take from this, and I wrote them down because that's why I made it. Don't sell replicas on eBay, obviously, and there's a lot of money to be made on e-commerce. Now, this is like obviously if you're on YouTube and you see this, it's probably like recommended because you watch finance videos and whatnot like that. So obviously, it seems like everyone's trying to sell you a course. So it's like, oh, obviously, if everyone's trying to sell me this course, the market would be so saturated with these drop shippers and course people making more drop shippers. So obviously, competition is going to be retarded. I may as well not start, and the market's saturated. But that's not true. And this eBay thing was 5 months ago, but since then I started on my own website selling this exact stuff. Don't take my product, bro. Don't touch my product. And it's been profitable. I've been marketing well. It's been profitable, and eBay can't touch me because it's my own website, which is very nice. Um, so yeah, if you're gonna sell fake items, do it through your own website, so you can't get fucked by eBay basically and PayPal. And also one thing, be clear they're replicas on your site. Don't obviously because of my own site I can say replicas. if you're selling replicas on your website, be careful. And I don't want to say, I'm just gonna say this. So be careful using PayPal if you're not listing them as replicas, because PayPal can still take your money back. But obviously, I don't recommend you selling replicas as real ones. That's dodgy. Don't do that. Um, Relatively small risk. Yeah, and yeah, last thing, just don't be afraid to give it a try. It's cheap, man. Starting a Shopify, not that you have to go through Shopify, you can do WordPress or something like that, but I just find Shopify is really easy. Even I was a website designer for a bit there, and I just like Shopify way better, even if you have knowledge of websites like that. Um, yeah, don't be afraid. It's like $40 or something like that for a month. If it fails, you can. It's like if you have a job, that's not many hours of like. It's small risk. A small risk, very high reward if you do it right. Give it a try. Obviously, don't give up in your first few days. Like when I started up my store, because um, obviously eBay, the first day I started getting sales, but that's because eBay, it has all its own traffic. So eBay is getting like millions and millions of people clicking on it every day, searching for products. So that's all like traffic I didn't have to worry about. But obviously, when I started my own website, you got to generate all your own traffic. So have a plan on how to generate your own traffic and be consistent with it, and don't just give up after the first like week or day even. I've seen people give up after a day. So yeah, have a plan on how you're gonna market it. Find the right products. Don't be unrealistic with just don't be unrealistic in general with doing it. Do your research on your competition. See what's out there, because biggest mistake people make is listing a product and not realizing that there's 1,000 other like products of those products out there for a better price. So when doing your own store, do your research. I don't know if I'll make a video on like um, how to run a drop shipping store. It seems like that is a saturated market, man. I don't want to get into that. Um, I will be doing real estate videos if I even do any more videos, because I just felt like filming this because that happened. I thought I should tell a story. Um, Didn't get my real estate license, and I got accepted into the army, so expect some gun videos if it's legal for me to record there, and that's Army Reserve, so I can do real estate on the side. Um, yes, summing that up, don't sell fakes on eBay. Um, there's a lot of profitability out there, and be realistic, be willing to take risks. Yeehaw, Mr. Krabs. Goodbye.